Hello YouTube and welcome to another Herald cast. I'm ODPixel. You'll notice I'm in my coat today. That's because it's I found a game that's a bit of a shorter one. I know I normally go for the longer ones, but we've gone for a bit of a shorter one, see what sort of shenanigans happen out here. And also I'm going out for a walk, so I had to get a quick cozy cast, Herald cast in before I went out and about. But I'm ready to walk out that door, as you can see. Anyway, welcome to the show once more. Let's get ourselves in and see what we've got going on today. Hope you're doing well. If you do like the content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Drop a comment as well. I don't reply to them all, but I do read them. So much love to everybody that does put in the time and effort to drop a comment. It does a lot for the YouTube algorithm, I'm sure, which is obviously very, very valuable to me. So thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, well, here we go. Let's get into the Dota 2. What do we have today? On the Radiant side, we have a Marcy. We have an Undying. We have a Pudge. Always love to see a bit of Pudge action. We have a Wyvern. And we have an SF. Over on the Dire side, we have a Witch Doctor. We have a Lena. And we have a PA. And we have Viper. And who am I missing out? A Lone Druid. Interesting to see a Lone Druid appearing in Herald. We'll see how well this man plays. See what his build's going to be. What's he going to do with the old bear? Exciting stuff. Let's start things off. We'll be able to get over and get that bounty rune. Back over in the river. I might see a bit of first blood action. Oh, that's some nice raises. He's lined up two. He'll step back, tries to get the third one, but can't do so. It's actually going to be Pudge getting the first blood. All right, SF dies, but Pudge is able to seal it with a lovely little hook there. Starting off the game with the first blood for Radiant. And with SF dead, actually, Pudge is going to go to the mid. Okay, being put in the all chat. A little bit of friendly all chat already. And the mid, a bit old school, this one. Pudge versus Viper in the mid matchup. SF is playing a safe lane SF, supported by Wyvern. They're going to be laning up against an off-lane Lone Druid. It looks a bit, wow. She's kind of got core items, but we'll see who's going to be taking the CS. I imagine it will be the Lone Druid down here, but Lone Druid is going to be backed up by Lena. Hook in the mid. Not quite level 2. Very, very close. If he had level 2 there, he would have been getting that kill. But what Viper's got to watch out, getting hooked straight up in this mid matchup. Very, very nicely done there by the Pudge. Top lane, what do we have here? We have Undying with the straight up wand, ready to get some of those one charges. And hey, you're against a PA. He's not wrong. He's probably going to be picking a fair few of them up in this lane matchup. Looks like Marcy will be farming in this lane, Undying as the support. And of course, top, no surprises here. PA's going to be hitting the creeps, and Witch Doctor's going to be there to back them up. Witch Doctor with plenty of regen here for the lane to keep the PA fueled up. Nice to see. Looks like the PA's going to try and go for the Battle Fury build this game. Mid lane. How's things going for the CS? 6 for 2 against a 3 for 1. Viper's coming out on an edge here, as you'd expect. Oh, he's also taken a bit of time out. Oh, and he can't pause. Oh, he can't. Wait, sorry, no, not Viper's not. Oh, Lena's gone. Oh, that's pretty close to hitting that hook again. He has set this up with a nice mid ward, so using it to his advantage. We'll see if that gets dewarded. Viper's probably going to be a little suspect with the way that Pudge is hooking for them on the high ground. Lena's back. We're all good. We're all good. She's back, just momentarily. And Lone Druid looks like he's still been able to hit the creeps, even without the backup of the Lena down bottom. We'll see what sort of build we get from this safe lane SF. It's queuing up the phase boots first. I don't mind the phase boots. There's a lot of heroes really where you normally, well, most heroes really go for treads, especially when they're the carry, favouring that attack speed and stats. But honestly, especially if you're trying to line up the raises, get in position, phase boots will do that for you. They let you to sneak through the creeps. Nothing's going to be blocking you, throwing your direction off course. Pudge. Not a big spender in the mid lane. He's already held up 1,000 gold. We'll see what sort of big item he's going for. Viper, on the other hand, is buying up nice. He's started to, picked up the bottle for the lane. Top lane. Oh, Maledict's in. Oh, PM wants to go for that. They might get them. See a bit of a toss back to the side, as I think he's going to be fine. He is. He's going to be fine. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, but PA didn't want to mess around. Didn't want to jump in by the looks of it with Marcy. A little too scared of the Marcy. Oh, actually, Marcy jumping in. Straight aggression there, just charging in. And then this time, PA's going to look to try and go. A nice split from the Undying. We'll make sure the cast doesn't bounce. PA's going to continue to try and commit onto Marcy. Undying. It's got another decay in a second. Marcy's got another jump if they want to go for this. Does Marcy want to jump? Oh, she does. She's in. She's getting a little close to the tower, though. And the Fairy Fire and one's been popped. It's a bit of a bait there from the PA. As PA's going to be able to turn, take down Marcy. Mango into paralyzing cast. These boys know what they're doing. Double kill for the Dire top. Very well done there. Well played by the Witch Doctor and PA. Mid lane. Whoa. Hook's going to miss. But Viper able to get in and get that kill with 2 points in the poison and 2 points in the nether toxin. It's at the point where they can easily dive in. Witch Doctor's getting out the boots and the clarity. Boots as well out for the PA. Bottom lane farm. SF's been doing great. Phase boots nearly done. See the setup here. Lone Druid trying to get round to get the bear on top of him. There we go. Oh, first hit root. Very nice. Got a bit of harassment here, pushing back the carry. And, actually thinking about getting back in. Sorry, I'm mid. Oh, apologies. Looks like, actually, no, that was before the hook. Maybe he set up with it. Must have been able to set up with it, pull the Viper over around the 4-minute rune. That's another kill for Pudge. Another eventual Flesh Heap stack. He'll be able to push the lane in. We have up top. Keep the lane shoved in. I don't know, but they went for the pull here, Witch Doctor and PA. Oh, going for the courier. Oh, great bounce there off the range creep to secure the courier steal. Takes out the courier. And Marcy knows how to use these jumps. See mid, Pudge tries for the tap with the hook off the back of the TP and doesn't get it. He's a tanky boy. For somebody that didn't want to, spend his money early on, this man's got 3 braces. He's a thick boy here. 5 minutes in, 1200 HP. And nearly level 6. Viper's also 6, looking for a chance maybe to get in and go for the Viper Strike. Nicely playing around the tower as aggrows. It is actually now going to start taking hits. See if Pudge can get back for a hook. It's level 6 now in the Pudge. Staying hidden now. He's not going to get the chance. Viper's well out of the way. Top lane Marcy. Trying to get in on Witch Doctor around this pool. CS for PA. 17, not bad. Cool that's doing the roughest right now is the Lone Druid bottom. Where's his items? He's out of regen, but here we go. He's refueled nicely, actually, buying some extra mangoes and clarities for the lane. Making sure that he has his razors good to go. And he's putting the points in them down here. He's getting 2 points for the raise, 2 points in the Necromastery. Top lane, Tombstone was dropped. Witch Doctor's going to look to farm it, but taking quite a bit of damage from the zombies. They'll be able to guard this, make sure they don't give away the gold to the two of them, the Witch Doctor and the PA. Soul Ring's done on the Marcy, so she's going to be even more ready to jump. What? Not getting him this time. Still no money, no money spent on the boots. Oh, hello? Oh, Viper. Oh, I mean, both heroes have great kill potential here. If Pudge gets a hook under the tower into the bite on the Viper and the tower's beating in, Viper's going to die. But at the same time, if Viper can play around with the aggro, push the creeps in, they're going to have the kill with just the harassment of the poison tack enough. Lone Druid's got the phase boots. He's going for the Mask of Madness for him, for the bear. SF was eyeing up the Lena. Pudge is back in position, waiting for a hook. But we can see now Viper also prepared with their own warding, making sure that they don't get caught off guard by Pudge trying to set up these angles mid. Vanguard Rush for the Undying. Not bad against the PA. Not bad against the PA. I don't mind it. And a great bit of HP boost. Apologies bottom lane. They're able to get the chase down, kill off the Lena. Lone Druid's going for the Wyvern, but he's now got a turn. SF's there waiting. After chasing down the Lena in the lane, he's able to turn and get another top lane. Marcy trying to jump away. The Maledict's going to get laid down onto Undying, but they've out of mana on the PA. Does have a fair few one charges, but holding back. Marcy's pretty beefy. I mean, 1200 HP. This hero's tanky early on. And once she hits the 6, they've got to be careful. Level 5.5 right now. But you know that Marcy's going to be ready to go in and beat them down with the ultimate. Oh, she's already ready to go. And she actually jumps forward onto the Witch Doctor, gets the toss back. Decay a little bit off the mark. Task is back up. Witch Doctor's able to get the Maledict off. Fairy Fire, into the trees he goes. He's doing some good juking here. Into the shadows, but Marcy will find him. Jumps in with the pounce. What? Causes themselves a bit of issues there. Does use the Soul Ring after the Maledict was on him. So actually ends up setting up for more damage from the Maledict to come in because of that HP difference. So he moves up towards the top. Hook. Oh, he's going to be blocked by his own creep. That range creep wasn't there. He would have had the Viper straight off the TP. Maybe still with a haste rune a chance to get in position. Viper's going to find them. Pudge Knows not to mess with the Viper, even with a bite. He's not going to have the damage to kill him straight up. Maybe with the hook damage. In with the hook. Goes for the bite, but the cask is here to cancel it. Backups in for the Viper. PA and Witch Doctor, they're ready to help out and take down that Pudge. I really want to watch this Marcy. She's about to hit level 6. She's got to run. At least stay away from the Viper for now. I mean, one creep dies, and Marcy might just try and take this fight head on. Well, she's already hunting for the Viper. An aggressive jump over towards him. Doesn't quite connect. He's one more creep for that 6. Oh! Viper's headed over. Marcy's going to try for this on her own. Comes in with the jump. Will hit it. Marcy, could they get the kill? They can. They'll take him out underneath the nose of the 2 other heroes. They can't stop that Viper from going down. Marcy will take that trade. Losing her life as an offlaner. Taking down the cat. Taking down a mid. Very nicely done. Top. Oh, Death Ward onto the Undying. He's very dead. Maledict in. Even as the courtesy to head over and allow the PA to get some of that XP action. Pudge back in play. Comes up to the top lane. Walks up for a straight up bite. There's no mana for the cast. Oh, buys the arcane. Oh, that would have been Pog. Buys the boots there to have the mana for the cask. Unfortunately, it's not soon enough to save the PA. Still, though, that mana boots purchase did allow him to get the Maledict off and set up for the kill on Pudge. Witch Doctor's able to make it out. Well played there. Well played from the Witch Doctor. That boots purchase gets them a little bit of kill in return. Marcy's back to the lane, hits the 6. Well, we have Lone Druid actually moving up. Sending in the courier as well. We've got to be careful with the micro. You want to have the bear on the front line, not necessarily your courier. Courier's going to hang out. Okay, he's sorting it out now. Get the courier back to base. Courier's not quite the best frontliner that you can have. TP's in on the top. PA's in. Oh, Marcy's even more in. Jumps under the tower, ready to go with the ultimate. Beats down the Witch Doctor. See if they can take down the PA. She's out with the blur, and that'll actually be enough to deter Marcy from going for now. Still has a bit of duration left on the ult. But Lone Druid has arrived. Elsewhere, Wyvern goes down, but we've got to watch this top. Marcy trying to get away. Will be out with the jump. Tombstone dropped down and dying, trying their best to help out the Marcy, but the root comes in, jump over the PA, second root. Marcy dies. Over on the bottom lane, Viper came in with the rotation to take down the carry SF. Undying, he's trying to turn this one around. The Tombstone's doing an awful lot of work. It might actually do enough if he can get off another decay to kill this Lone Druid. He doesn't even need it. Lone Druid ends up dying. Witch Doctor back in action, drops the Death Ward. They'll deal with the Undying. But we see both teams there, even when they're bringing down heroes with them. Back in the mid, Pudge, saving up the money. He's got the E-Blade queued up, ready to just go in and blast them down with an E-Blade hook dismember combo. A lot of damage if someone gets underneath you and they E-Bladed and rotting away. They'll die pretty quickly. I go 3 Bracer Boy, ready to go for another move top with his Arcane Rune. Oh, I could get good opportunity for the hook. The ward, don't think it quite saw him. He's being very patient on this one, waiting for backup, and Undying's making his way up top as well. See if they can get the hook. Oh, that's an easy Witch Doctor. Not even going to bother with the dismember. He knows that he'll die to the rod alone. Another hook up in a second. Bites through the tree line. He's ready to chase down this PA. They've got to do some fantastic dodging. They can't do so. There's nowhere to run. They step back in range. They get bitten up and hooked away. Pudge with the moves, making that money. Getting that goal for the E-Blade. Bottom lane, we'll see Marcy coming in with a rotation. It's got the ult ready to go already. SF trying to step forward. They'll look for the Splinter Blast connection. They don't get it. Marcy still wants to go. A little off the mark with the jump back. Doesn't get the slow off onto Lena. Still looking to play around here. Over in the mid. I hear a hook, and it's a hook that hits. Pudge gets the Viper. This is going to be quite a lot of damage with the Viper strike, but I tell you what, there's 3 Bracer builds keeping him alive. Keeping him safe. Back over. Whoa. Easy bounty rune. Marcy is probably going to die here. Could she get out? What do we have to tell her? She's got jumps out of range off the Death Ward. That's pretty pog, but she's still dead. Nice try, but there's only so much you can do against 4 heroes plus a bear. Bottom lane, space is made for the SF and the Wyvern to push on. This tower, it's gone. PA's coming over. Now, there's a dead Wyvern for sure. Oh, she gets an ult off! Oh, the ult is off! Surely the dagger will still come in, yeah. Again, we're seeing some close to clutch moves from both teams here. Nearly saving one another. Big space for the Undying. He's got his boot stun. Vanguard's going to be out for the next fight. Pudge is really, really ready to spend up on that E-Blade. Yeah, he's going to pick up the Ghost Scepter. He gets himself over there. That Eagle Song's going to be pretty much done. So one of the quickest E-Blades you will see on a Pudge. Marcy. Getting gone up on bottom. Viper Strike and Maledict. It doesn't matter if you're a tanky hero like Marcy. You're still dead. That's going to kill anyone at this stage of the game. Huge amounts of magical damage. Mid lane eyeing up the Pudge. That's the Pudge. Oh! Jumps over with the Blink Strike to make sure that the Pudge doesn't get the haste rune in time. Now they're able to turn the roots in. Pudge, he's not got much else to offer. Throws out a hook, but he's dead and done for. They take him out. Viper going pretty deep into the jungle. Seeing if they can get this SF. SF's already out. They'll turn their attention over towards the Wyvern. The poison stacking up. They'll try and heal with the Cold Embrace, but the magical damage of those pretty much max stacks of the poison attack will kill him. Now Viper's going to be able to try and chase for the SF as well. There's no hope for the SF. I think I heard a salve being popped in an attempt to live. There's no living against this Viper with the Dragon Lance. Just able to reach in and take down these heroes. And the Viper rotating nicely and aggressively. We're getting a lot of action. 15 minutes in, 19-13. It's a close one. 1k gold in it. Undying, picking up a bass. He's still enjoying his life up top. PA. I gotta say, it's a Battle Fury PA, but it's been a very involved PA as well. 7, 3, and 5 already. This PA knows how to turn up and bring the action. Oh, what? Witch Doctor? Uh-oh. Oh! First raise off the mark. Oh, cast. Maledict, lay down that Death Ward. I think I know who's winning this trade, and it ain't the SF. It's not the SF, especially with another raise missing. That Maledict's gonna hurt. Witch Doctor's out into the trees. Oh, the Soul Rip heal. That absolutely saved him. Undying coming in clutch there. He was done for the SF, but Undying comes in with a heal, keeps him alive. Witch Doctor's still hanging around down here. Does have a TP if they want to get out of it. Also holding onto the Broom Handle. I don't mind it. A bit more damage to come in with the Maledict combo when you're right-clicking away and a bit of armor. Whoa, my goodness. Somebody just picked up 5 bounty runes. Oh, well, it's good job Marcy got a third team. Anyway, back in action down bottom. Viper's trying to go in for the Undying. He's actually going to try and go for both of them. Cold Embrace again. Not going to do too much to save the Viper. Viper does go down before the SF. SF goes down as well over in the mid. They're able to get the bite set up onto the Lone Druid. Everybody dying across the map. Arcane Rune for the Pudge. Actually went back for the bots before putting that Ghost Scepter into the E-Blade. Obviously, Ghost Scepter's rather nice. Against the PA and against the Viper. Sure, Viper's a lot of magical, but you get that Ghost Scepter off. At least he's not able to build the poison attack stacks on you. Now, mid lane. Good use of the ult here. Not afraid to use it to push these objectives. It is fantastic at taking the towers down. It's like they want to defend. Lone Druid's TPing in. The tower goes down. Cast bounce is not going to work in their favor. If they had the bounce back there, maybe they're able to go. Where's the bear? It's dead at the moment. He's able to get a new one out right now. How's the arms looking on this Lone Druid? He's still on the phase boost himself. He's got the Mask of Madness and the Blightstone done on the bear. Looks like he's going to go straight for the Desolator on the bear as well. Aghanims. Aghanims rush for the Wyvern this game. Marcy's game slowed down a little bit after the phase, sorry. With all the action, apologies. I've not managed to switch over to the net worth. It is Pudge at the moment in the top by quite some bit. PA behind, but well, the Battle Fury done. She'll start to catch up. Bottom. Set up onto the Viper. We'll turn with the Viper Strike. It's a dead Marcy, but it's a dead Viper beforehand. Viper goes down. Pudge absolutely ready to make the moves. Bots E-Blade 17 minutes in. Even shipping out the mangoes as well. Making sure that he always has enough to TP in and have the full hook dismember combo. Ready to throw down. Well, Dire. They're getting together to take this top tower. Bottom lane though. There's a tier 2 tower going down. Pretty fast here. 18 minutes in. Marcy's going to TP over towards the top. 10 seconds until she's ready to go with the Unleash. Who else has she got by her side? Undying. Pudge as well. Already the Lone Druid. Picking up the action onto the Undying. We'll see the jump in. Oh, she's jumped in. She gets hooked out. Honestly, might not mind that too much. The cask was thrown down by the Witch Doctor. E-Blade on the Witch Doctor to slow him down. Lone Druid is able to focus, take down the Tombstone. But now tossed back, and Marcy with the ultimate beats him to a pulp. They lose the tower, but it cost them kills. Top lane, Dire loses the tier 2. Viper gets a kill in return. But obviously the bigger loss here for Dire, losing this tier 2 tower as early as it is 18 minutes in. Got to see that. And they're going for the double Deso build. Honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Bear's going to be hitting someone. PA's going to be hitting someone else. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Agnim's neck for the Pudge. I mean, just incredible amounts of damage until someone gets a BKB. Obviously, no BKBs are on the horizon for the Dire side. Radiant they are. We're seeing a BKB being picked up by Marcy. Obviously, they've got a lot of stuff to go through BKB. Lone Druid. PA, even the Viper Strike. So BKB is not going to be... It's not going to make it impossible to kill this Marcy. Dire's still going to have a lot of opportunities too. Pudge. I mean, wait, don't lay down the Death Ward, and he knows. Doesn't lay down the Death Ward. It isn't necessarily going to be a good kill for him to have. What? Attempts on the hook. How's the Ags looking on Wyvern? Halfway onto Wyvern right now. The Aghanim's. One for the Shadow Blade on SF. Oh, a little off the mark again. Tries to throw down another as Radiant aren't doing a good job of... Oh, okay. E-Bladed Viper coming in. Well, Hasted Viper coming in. Quickly gets E-Bladed tossed back. He's not going to be able to run away. Overestimating there the power that he had with that haste rune. He just charges straight into them. Bottom lane. Oh, what's happening here? We've had a curse come out. Getting the Requiem ready. Is that going to be enough to kill the Lone Druid? Oh, they're so low. They're so low. The both of them. The raise. It's not enough. The second, the Death Requiem will at least kill off the Lone Druid. And Witch Doctor's able to live. Very lucky there. Back over to the side. Lina trying with the Yule's combo. Not quite having the timing down to a T. As, ooh, unlucky that hook didn't hit. Looked like it could have. I was very, very close there. Still gets the E-Blade off. And he's running them down. Oh, it's a dead Lina. Another Flesh Heap stack for the Pudge. They're keeping it close. 22-24. 4k gold lead. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. It could go both ways. And as I say, I think PA is going to be picking up the action pretty soon. Yeah, Deso's done. So Deso done on the PA. Mid lane. Oh, who wins this one? It's a lot of damage coming out from the Viper. It's close. I mean, they both died. They both die. Because Pudge getting the kill first. That's all that matters for him. Gets that Flesh Heap. Gets the XP. What do we have down here? Oh, Lone Druid. He's going to try and chase for this. Can he take on the two of them? He's going to try. He's trying. He's trying, but he's not winning. He's not winning. SF just happily trades hits back with him as Lone Druid. Tunnel visions onto the Wyvern. It's not going to happen. DD rune. Ooh. Who's going to be able to take that? Well, they have left it there. He probably wants to make sure that the Marcy doesn't get it. Oh, yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. Don't leave it for the don't leave it for the Radiant. Looks like PA's still set on farming. Set on getting the BKB before she turns up. I can respect that. I can respect that, especially against this Pudge. She makes the wrong jump in a fight, gets comboed by the Pudge. She'll just die. Doesn't matter if she has this good timing of the Battle Fury and the death. So the BKB is very, very necessary. Now, Dine's got his Vlad stun. On top of the Vanguard, going for the Blade Mail now as well. Just trying to tank up and build those auras for the team. Shadow Blade's going to save the SF here. Do they want to go for the Viper? Marcy's so close to the BKB. Probably wants to hold off. Trying for the D-Ward. They'll get the first hit with the poison attack. Should be fine. Of course, always has the rebound to get away to safety. Wyvern, on the other hand, swinging a little low in the river. Needs to get picked apart from the high ground. And it looks like both teams are working towards these BKB timings before they go in. And Dying has sort of been out of the way. I mean, he's 147. He's not been involved in a lot. But he's farming pretty well. He's actually overtaken the farm of his, the true offlaner, the Marcy. Oh! Oh, no! Unfortunately, that Viper strikes the creep. Oh, but it works both ways. We see the toss back on a creep as well. Nice bit of respect there from the Marcy. She says, he missed a spell, I'll miss a spell as well. Mercy from the Marcy. Like to see that. So maybe get another Deso for himself. Oh no, Deso's not quite done. Not quite done then. Not quite got the Deso on the bear. We'll see the Witch Doctor, as we get a lot of Herald Witch Doctors like to do. They like to get the Ags. Honestly, I like it, man, after my own heart. This is what I do. Is if I'm playing Witch Doctor, I'm getting the Ags. Oh, SF. Oh, surely he's dead here. Yeah, he's very dead. But the same could be said for Viper. Viper's going to get caught by the Pudge. Death Ward laid down. Wyvern, he's trying to step across it. The curse puts a stop to the Death Ward. Again, so close with these hooks. So close, but not quite getting the hit. It was a pretty brave of the Wyvern to step up through the Death Ward, knowing that they could live with the Cold Embrace coming in. I mean, this man's very much kept alive. Marcy's able to jump in, get the pull back onto the leaner into the hook. That's the combo that you want to see there from the two of those. Very swift execution. Yeah. I just don't know what happened there. There was a Mithril, maybe he sort of passed off over to the bear early and missed and put it on the ground. It was like, hang on, I've left a Mithril hammer on the floor. He's managed to pick it back up, put it over to the bear. That's a good job he remembered. Don't go leaving your items on the floor like that. Especially not those ones that you've been farming ever so hard for. But, it happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. He probably dragging it over to the bear, dragged it onto the floor, and then he realised a moment later. Tombstone's down, they're ready to go in. Quick Hurricane Pike to the sides, trying to get away. Turn around with the ultimate. Marcy's ready to beat down the Viper, maybe even more. Witch Doctor's got to be careful. PA as well, not quite prepared for the fight. Still short, Mithril Hammer short of the BKB. Maledict is causing trouble, though, the crit. That'll cause even more trouble. PA's ready to jump in on the two of them. Undying and Marcy down. Wyvern, better run. Is that the completed axe? It is completed axe. Completed axe ready. Pudge not involved in that last bit of a move. How's Ags done? Looking for the Blink Dagger next. Bottom lane, SS pushing in. There's got a BKB, but as I say, they've got a lot of physical stuff. Witch Doctor has left the game momentarily. He's out with the Shadow Blade. They don't have detection on the front. In fact, SF, is he thinking about going back in on the... Oh, he is. Not even just for a Requiem, just for a few right clicks. That's a little risky. It's a little risky. The bear's going to be ready to chase him down. If this bear gets a root, I think he's going to die. Over to the side. They've got the catch on the PA. Pudge does the damage, takes her out. They're still chasing the rest of the dire, but Pudge, he's coming in with the wraparound. Pudge could be ready to kill more. It's a bit of a bait. The BKB comes out. He's going to cancel the ult for now. Just go for the right clicks alone. He knows that with the Pudge, they're cleaning up all of them. Triple kill for the Pudge. If they come charging in. And just like that, with this creep wave, he's going to have the money done for the Blink Dagger. If he's able to pick up these CS, yeah, we'll get a few of them. It's pretty much going to be there. They're ready to push down this bottom lane. 27 minutes in, rather early, but... Are they in a place to go high? They still have tier 2s to deal with in the middle and the top. But bottom lane's coming in, and with the SF, they can punch towers. TP coming in. Witch Doctor's ready to start up the defense. Here's the car scout. Dust as well. It was an admirable attempt there. Even, throwing out the detection, but it was an attempt on it. He's actually going to live? I don't know how he lives through that. Glimmer Cape saving lives. Witch Doctor gets out, even throws back in the car. He's still playing with fire here, living on the edge of this one. They'll go for the barracks. PA's up in 10 seconds. Lena ready to step up with the Witch Doctor. They get the Light Strike Array set up with the Maledict. Chasing down with the bear in the Laguna. I mean, Marcy's dead for sure. Tries to jump over, able to put a stop to the Death Ward, but her life already comes to an end. Pudge comes in with a hook, grabs the Viper. Viper not able to get off a single spell in the fight as Pudge gets the hook off. Lone Druid trying to fight against the two of them, but he cannot deal with this alone. Pudge beats him down. There'll be a buyback from the Viper. PA gets feared, pushed back by the Requiem. She's dead for 70 seconds. Pudge gets the hook in onto the Viper. Viper's able to lay down the Viper strike. Viper brought back for this. He's dead. Ultra kill on Pudge. And ladies and gentlemen, that might be it here. They're looking to win the game here, Radiant. Dire, they just couldn't get it all together. They were so close to having BKB on PA, but a fight too soon meant that a fight was not to be had. Lone Druid's had enough. He's left the game. He did have buyback. They do still have tier 2s in the other lanes, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a game that you give up on. It really isn't. But unfortunately, by the looks of it, Lone Druid's made the call. We'll see if they try and put together one more sort of fight. I don't know. They're back up, but Lone Druid is done. He's done. It looks like they'll live to see another day. Maybe not long. Pudge is level 25. Level 25. Oh, boy. You get hooked at the base, you're dead. Nobody's attempting to play with the Lone Druid right now. They're letting him be. Are they letting it fall? Are they going to try? Witch Doctor? He's going to start off action. Says the fight's not over quite yet. Wyvern trying to finish the... PA is coming out. Coming out to fight here. Can they pull off something miraculous? Jump's already made. Witch Doctor doesn't even get a chance. Doesn't even get a chance. No buyback for him. Out for 50 seconds. What? Viper's back, but looks like Viper's... Oh, is Viper going to fight? He's going to go for the tombstone. The curse. The curse comes in. That hook actually might have saved the Viper. I think it did. I mean, it kills the PA, but it did save the Viper at least. But yeah, unfortunately, without the Lone Druid, they can't do this. If Lone Druid stayed, I think they would have had a chance. I really do. I really do. As PA will try one more attempt to fight this. They're not going to be able to do it. The throne is falling to the creeps alone here as Radiant just play with the Dire inside the base. And there we have it. Dire's done with this one. GG is called. It was a rough end. It was a rough end. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of a quicker one this time. A little bit of back and forth. But at the end of the day, Pudge just got a little too fat. Pudge got a little too fat. They were close on us. They were close. As I say, I feel if the Lone Druid didn't tilt out at that last moment, they still could have stood a chance. But as it is, sometimes the game gets a little too much for people and they tap out. They've had enough. They see the end before the end is quite upon them. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed another Herald cast. I'll be back with more. As always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And I will see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye.